Hi, Clive. So we're back, and Clive, nightly setup, Clive. Oh, ooh. Yeah, Clive, that's cool. Right, so the 4G is running. Big Clive first at my desk, all clean, charged, and running on the AC. Okay, Clive. Next going to be. No problem. I'm charging the big phone.
Because the final cue is just a sky tracking effect,
and
it's alright, it's not really needed to focus out to the front anymore. And yeah, there's quite a few of them lined up.
Okay, Clive. Keep us healthy. Lots of fresh air. Nice day for it. Beautiful out there. Oh, it's got. Oh, it's nice.
One of PRG's lights.
They ain't.
But I don't think they make it in-house. I think it's made for them by another supplier.
Right, that's okay for now. Let's just leave it. I'm going to set up the desk here. So, the 4G is good to go. I think I can just leave that as it is.
And this is one of the many cannons that Embraer has in their real cannons. And we're not allowed to damage them, which is why if you look at the front there, you'll see that all the pyro,
they're ancient, aren't
fire
they?
log explosives from them.
Don't tell
It's
me
all
they're
held
historical
on
old
foam and
tracks.
bands to actually hold them in place. So yes, we have to just treat them very, very carefully.
Yeah, well, random.
Because they're just
Scottish heritage and all that. You don't want to get into trouble by.
I'll make sure I don't whack the stands here because this is the Lone Pipers platform. It's also used by the BBC during the filming of the show for broadcast. And sometimes when these brackets are too close, you have to just gently swing them out a little bit to get them past the stands.
Clive uses initiative.
And these domes, they're actually just inflated just to keep the lights dry. These are our spare lights and spare domes. But we also have electrical gear just stuffed in them to keep them dry. Other things worthy of note when behind the scenes, you never ever walk in front of these lights, even when they're not lit, because if they're brought on suddenly, they'll project a huge shadow against the castle, and that's taboo, that's very taboo.
I mean, I've got quite sensitive eyes, but I'm not as sensitive as some people. Some people got ultra sensitive eyes. So. It's most people in mind, really, isn't it?
Splendid.
Splendid.
That's more or less it.
Splendid
Up
window.
here, I'm just going to check. All the icon beams are lit.
Yeah.
And this is the four-well, and what we do with this is that whenever we actually break a light beyond repair, we simply lift the lid in this and drop the light down, so it's never found again. I mean, there's a huge pile. Over the past 30 years, we've got hundreds of lights down here that just seem to disappear, so I don't know how deep it is. There's just, and I don't know how many else those are geared down there as well. So presumably there's just a 100-metre amount of lighting equipment down there, so that's the four-well, and that's its actual function.
In the desk. Here we go. Again. Here we go.
And this is the fireworks. Fireworks, they're like fireworks, but really, really dangerous. And that's why
Ain't funny how to myself. Here I go. Did you see, baby, I'm charged? Gasoline, you can tell. Resume the stream, baby, don't you see? Oh. want you oh, to be what you want. It only happens when it's raining. Players, they only love you when they're playing. They will go when the rain washes you clean. When they're playing, you know, they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. I know. You know. You will know. Take two. Silent on this tape, please. Yeah. And I don't see any reason why you won't charge the other way up. Hello. 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 There's no reason why. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Near field communication. That one's done, Clive. Oh. Yeah. It'll still be the same. Big Clive. Julian's turn. Is it? Yeah, it's Julian's turn. Is it? It is. Julian. Julian Ryder. You're shot, man. Aye, aye. Everyone's going to be working here. Bloody hell, Julian, that's impressive. What is it? Battery loading. Julian Eilert, loading. Aye, aye. Hello, Julian. I'm installing an iPhone, as you can see.
Building my big battery. So I think I'll start by going and having a look at my big battery. So here's the big battery. I've had to put it in the kitchen today because I'm running out of space and I can't really go outside today. Yeah, it's really horrible, wet and rainy. So I can't
if you want.
Get to the shed today.
You can.
Anyway, back to the battery. So this is the 8S.
That's a terrible excuse. It's only down the garden. Believe me, Steve, I'm doing this.
5P, 5 cells in parallel.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I've got two sets of these boards. The top boards are linked to the bottom boards now with these high current cables. The angle brackets on the top mean that I can get to all of the intermediate cell points for things like the balancer. Well, also the voltmeters, and you can see the 8 voltmeters. I've hooked up the first and last just to show what they'll look like. 8 voltmeters, and you'll notice they're in a slight arc, and I've done that intentionally because these voltmeters in the middle read slightly high, well, slightly higher than these other voltmeters. So when this battery is fully balanced, there will be an arc of voltages because of the fact that these battery testers aren't all exactly in agreement. So that's the state of play of the 768 watt-hour battery as it is at the moment. Let's go and look at some posts containing things to continue this build.
You can see the code.
this. So let's move everything out of the way and take a look at what's in here. And it's this. So let's turn on get this out.
I'm hitting freedom's way.
8-cell active battery balancer. Now you've probably seen that I already have a 4-cell version of this, which appeared to work very well. So I've gone and got the 8-cell version. These are the cables that come with it. Now when I open the 4-cell
Imagination takes over.
there go all the plastic. These are very optimistically thick, not plastic, fourth one shot across the room. Thick wires, but actually I've seen currents of up to I think about 500 milliamps with this thing. Get rid of all the rubbish. So yeah, I mean these wires are probably good for about probably 10 amps or so, but I think they're commensurate with the sort of currents. I think the maximum current that says it can do is 3 amps, but I very much doubt that it's 3 amps unless one cell was fully charged and another one was fully depleted. The colour sequence is slightly interesting here. It goes black, white, green, yellow, green, yellow, white.
Switching on first to see if it just dissipated on charge. I thought no.
And red. And
Yeah.
so on the battery, I'm going to sort of follow this colour sequence. Now in terminal posts,
You just say hello. Hello,
blue
Julian. Hello.
for white,
But
yellow,
Chris,
green,
good
yellow,
flying.
green, white, and then black.
Let's listen, let's good flying.
With connecting the banana plugs. Here's
Banana
the
flakes are
full
climbing
cell version of
thing.
this balancer, which I put through its paces in a recent
I'll
video
take Starboard,
about
pull
voltages
up
and
for you,
currents when
Nicky.
using an active balancer on
Let's
a
go.
battery. Let's take a look at these balancers on AliExpress. So here's the item on AliExpress. It's a whole
Sweet
active
girl.
balancer lithium-ion or LiFePO4 battery equalizer. You can see here that they do the 4-cell version, they do a 6S version, and this is the 8S version. 4S is 531, 6S is 828, and this 8S version $11.25. There's also $4.18 for shipping, and of course that will be added when you buy a DIY box electronics mart. Okay, next up, these 4. And I'm going to put all 4 of them together. I know there are wires in here, so I've got to be careful with my cutting. Perhaps I'll cut them off camera. Right, they're all open, so let's pull out the contents. So we got that. Got that.
You want?
This one. And this one. Okay, let's take a look at them. And they are these things, BMSs. Now, 3 of these would appear to be 4S BMSs. These 2 look identical, actually, apart from the colour coding. This one's got a lot of orange and yellow in it, and this one's more primary colours. This one's bigger and is an 8S BMS. This one is a 4S BMS, very different looking. This one, it's got a little metal plate sitting over the MOSFETs, but they all essentially work the same way. You've got a row of MOSFETs in parallel, you've got a set of charge MOSFETs, a set of discharge MOSFETs, you've got a controller IC, this one's got 2 for whatever reason, and you've got some balancing circuits. Now these all balance at very low currents, and so that's why I use the active balancers, because I just don't think these achieve anything, particularly with lithium iron phosphate, because very quickly it falls to its middle area where all the cells are pretty much the same voltage anyway, and the balancer has negligible effect. It only really does anything when the cells are pushed up to their top, where top balances, or pulled, I suppose, down to their bottom voltages, where the balancer bottom balances all the cells. I've actually got another one sitting on my desk here, which I opened a little while back because I was just intrigued to see it. It's got a sort of black plastic cover over the circuitry on the bottom of the PCB, and a metal heatsink which sits on top of all the MOSFETs, but it's essentially the same layout. you've got your charge and your discharge MOSFETs all in parallel. So the more of those in a row there are, the more current you can handle. And you've got balancing circuitry and a microcontroller or a control chip to measure all the voltages and look for any one of the 4 or 8 cells going below its minimum voltage, whereupon it cuts off the charge MOSFETs, or if any one of the 4 or 8 cells goes above its maximum voltage, it cuts off the charge MOSFETs there. If a cell goes below its minimum, it cuts off the discharge MOSFETs. Now I think most of these are what they call common port, where you just have a P minus, that's pack negative, and a B minus. So B minus goes to the most negative point of the battery array, and then P minus is what you use as your outside connection. But you both charge and discharge from that P minus. Now this one's slightly different because this is a separate port BMS, so you've got a B minus, a P minus and a C minus. So this is pack negative, and all the switching is done in the negative, of course. This goes to the negative of the battery cells. This is your pack negative for discharge, and this is your pack negative for charge. So you would charge and discharge through different ports on the BMS. Okay, well, I'm not going to look at all these on AliExpress, but let's just pick one. Let's pick this one and look at it on Ali. Right, this is one of those BMSs on AliExpress. They're very cheap. I mean, $2.97. Okay, yeah, there's shipping of $3.13. But I mean, the total price is something like $6. Of course, you've got to add on VAT. But yeah, these things are manufactured in vast quantities, so they are very cheap. So here you can see, oh, that's got, yeah, this is the one that had the aluminium cover over it. The very tiny one. It is an 8S. You can see the 8 or the 9-way connector there. These are the balance circuits with the 101 resistor, which is 100, so it's 100 ohms. And these presumably MOSFETs. And then these are the MOSFETs, which are the charge and discharge switches. It's common port, so it's got a P minus up here and a B minus down here. There's no C minus. There's no separate charge port.
So,
this one came from LYPZ.
so we're charging the,
store.
as you can see.
All these things are a similar price. They're all pretty good value. Now I will.
Yes, I do. We're charging, as you can see. Julian's on, and we're charging. This new phone on 12.
But I think the common factor between all of these, I mean, yes, they
So the
are
current
all very
state
low
of
priced.
Julian's here.
They're all pretty small,
The principal.
as well, aren't they? And they all are all obviously very cheaply
I'm streaming
made.
this live.
The sort of BMS
My
you might
iPhone
use
4,
in an
listen to
electric
Fleetwood
scooter, you
Mac
know, the type
rumors.
that catches fire overnight.
And
No, that's not true. Those electric
unboxing
scooter
of this
fires are
iPhone
largely
12,
down to
yeah.
people, replacing the,
it looks like it's looking at me. Look. Hello, Eddie. Hello.
and then of course it cooks the batteries. Anyway, enough of that. I want to open that box now.
Yeah, unbox.
Yeah, this one, because this
Hello,
was me sort of
unboxing.
saying,
Oh.
I don't know about all of
Near
these,
field
they're all a bit
communication.
small and cheap looking. So this is kind of a step up. This is the next level up in terms of BMSs. It's not a smart BMS, it's not programmable. It is all fixed voltages, but it's just the sort of next level. So this is the BMS. It's just a heavier, in fact, I've got a feeling, yes it is. The PCB is actually aluminium. So all the surface mount components are stuck down onto what is essentially a metal PCB. Then there's another aluminium sheet across the top. We've got nice contact points with these little threaded mounts, and they supply all the screws and the ring terminals for that. It's an 8S BMS. There's the cable that came with it, and the manual is also in there. So this is Yunhui, I think it was. BMS is a slightly different price bracket. It's probably more like about £15. But you can see there are a lot of MOSFETs in there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's probably about 10 in parallel, and you can see on the end here, I'll get in a bit closer. Yeah, you can see on the end here the MOSFETs sitting under this sort of conductive heat foam, which is pressing down on all of them. As I say, there are a lot. Oh, maybe these end ones are diodes. Actually, no, they're MOSFETs. The middle leg's been cut off because, of course, it's the same connection point as the tab. So yeah, they've all got their middle legs cut off. But yeah, I think this is rated for, well, yes, it says everything here. It's an 8S nominal 24 volt. Actually, it's 25.6, isn't it? LifePo 4 BMS, 3.2 volts per cell. That's the model number. Common port charge and discharge. This is common port BMS. 80 amps, which is why they've given you these big chunky terminals. They've paralleled up two B minuses and two P minuses. So P minus connect to charge and discharge negative pole. B minus connect to the actual negative pole of the cell array. So yes, I just felt that this was a slightly more upmarket, more expensive, but much better made. Oh, there's some more stuff on the back. Oh, it's all in Chinese. BMS. So let's go take a look at that on Ali. So this is the item. It's the Yunhui Star BMS. Yeah, now this one will work with 5S, 6S, 7S or 8S, LifePo 4. The lithium ion is a different one. You have to select that in these down here. So I specifically bought the LifePo 4. Not sure what those voltages are. 80 amps with balancer. So this also has a balancer in it. It's probably not a high current balancer. We'll look at that in a moment. So yeah, $13.85. Free shipping. You've got to add VAT. So it's probably around £15. That sort of ballpark. Common port, 4S to 8S, free assembly cable, free wiring, free terminal, and free screws on here. Now the choices are, that's the price for the 6S, sorry. Let's go to the 8S LifePo 4. Yeah, it's not a massive amount more, I mean that's £14.17 still. Free shipping. They do 7S lithium ion, 7S LifePo 4, 6S lithium ion, 6S LifePo 4. So this came direct from the Yunhui Star BMS factory store. They only do BMSs, I think, or related products. Let's just scroll down a bit and have a look at some of the description.
Sit down and relax.
Yeah, it can be used for 4S to 8S, 12 volts to 24 volt battery pack. You do lithium ion version of the LifePo 4, make sure you find the right one. Lots of details here, including all of the set points, overcharge protection voltage, is triggered 3.75 for LifePo 4, overcharge protection at 8 time.
Well, I've introduced a new iPhone 12 to my desk. I've unboxed it. Where we are so far, I've unboxed it, charged the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 8 charging. Should be okay.
3.60 for LifePo 4. So all the detail is here,
That should be enough.
and it just seems like a
There she
bit
goes,
more
she's still on.
serious BMS.
It's okay, so we've got, so far we've got this iPhone up here, the iPhone 8 that I'm shooting this on. But it's an iPhone SE made in India, so the equivalent of an 8. So up here, that's what we're shooting this on. They're tuning down here on the floor, and this is the one that we're unboxed so far. So far all I'm doing, I've got a charging lead into it, and I'm watching Julian to, and it looks a bit like a hello, what's your name? But anyway, that's just technology, isn't it?
Now notice that the BMS has no mounting point.
It looks like it's looking at me with its eyes.
Corner rivet.
It's like it's got a little tiny face, doesn't it? Yeah. Anyway, Julian's analysing.
There's no actual mounting.
Yes, Sarah!
However, what has just occurred to me is that
You know I'm going away for you.
because this point here
You were behind.
B minus, so that goes to the
After you now, you're through.
I brought another couple of
front
sort
of
of
me.
link pieces across onto
When I'm peeled away.
that would just sit on the side, and the cable can come out of the top there and go into, what I'm thinking of doing, using fork terminals under these tightened down things. So banana plugs in the top for the balance, fork terminals in there, and then actually these voltmeter, these wires from the voltmeters go actually onto the threads underneath, because I've put little 4mm lugs on those. So yeah, I'm quite liking the idea of hanging the balancer off the side there, simply because it's got no way of mounting it other than mounting it using these screw terminals here. And so these are today's postbag items. Now, if you've liked this video, press the like button. Press the like button. And a big thanks, as always, to my Patreon patrons. I mean, let's be clear about this. Patreon patrons donate dollars through Patreon. Those then are sent monthly to my PayPal account, and I buy this stuff using US dollars from my PayPal account. So patrons, you guys who are really supporting my videos in terms of buying parts for them. So big thanks to you guys. If you would like to become a patron, I'll put a little box that you can press there. More videos up here if you want to watch more of my stuff, and there'll be a subscribe thing down there. Cheerio.
Now go. Thanks, Julian. Thanks to Julian for the. Now I'm going / to our artistic director, which is Big Clive. If I can find him, he's outside or something. Who knows with an artistic director? They seem to just, you know, whatever. Spelt. Oh well, see if I can find him anyway. Spelt wrongly, Clive instead of Life. YouTube, I bet it's wrong. Videos, I assume I'm not going to make any error. See, yeah, it's all wrong. Yeah. Let's see if Clive can get in here. That'd be great if you can get in here, Clive. Is it my error? Let's try page 2, page 3. Yes, it's Big Life all the way down. Let's go / Big Life 2. I'm going to go to Big Clive. Whoop. Victory V. No, not V, because I think it's me versus Big Clive, and that's not fair. We're not competitors, not in that sense. We're trying to make some peace. Big Clive Live, Isle of Man. MUTU, baby, you know that you can. Doesn't matter anymore. You load slowly in your third baby videos. Yeah. Slow and Ferris Change in the live stream. Come on your own. Anymore. What you want, Clyde? It's up to you, man. Yeah, no, that's offline. Well, we need to line up Clive's desk. I'll perfectly play. Yeah, Clive, you can. We'll turn Clive live. Let Clive adjust. I don't tell you, Clive can make it fine. Julian Islet to Big Clive. Okay.
Tom Houston, Harris, Chuck, Phil Brown, Kevin Hurst, Mr. Gig. The usual suspects are here. Let us begin the stream.
Aye,
with
Clive.
sterilization, as is traditional.
Right, so
Sharpen
the artist
the
director, Big
sharpen
Clive,
files.
from Julian
Scanning with ultraviolet energy. Stand by to be irradiated with UVA-ish near UV ultraviolet light.
I see.
And the first toast. Have you recovered from the toffee vodka yet?
Clive.
The toffee vodka was horrific.
Oh, toffee vodka.
Carolina Reaper
That sounds
toffee vodka,
terrible.
It burned
Don't know.
so much.
Why would you do that?
This little sip burned so much.
Oh,
One of the weirdest things,
don't know how
I
you
had
do
cream
it.
soda with me. I visited the
Oh.
NBC
So
Glossy
here we are.
recently.
Clive,
Cream soda with
artistic
me.
director.
I
On
dripped
top,
into the
you
cream
can
soda.
see.
Only took
So
two
Clive's here,
slashes to make it the spiciest ginger beer
and
ever.
the
It almost
iPhone
seems like
12
ginger beer.
is still charging. Hasn't made any other noises or anything yet. So we'll just carry on with that. Right? Yeah.
To Las
In
Vegas.
Georgia,
Here's just
my
kicked off
love.
his
Perfect shot,
celebration
Clive.
tour.
Take the family
Yesterday,
on.
last night, this morning, they kicked off in our town to Las Vegas. That's courtesy of Jack Attack, by the way. This is the aftershock, cinema aftershock. So Las Vegas Pride, they have it in October because when everybody else is having it around about sort of June time, that's way too hot in Las Vegas, so they
Got it right on.
do live things as DCL. It's live. Check the little dot down.
This is so disruptive.
Make sure it's lit in your progress bar. If it's not, you're tuning in when the live stream is live. You might be starting at the very beginning. I don't know if they still do that, or I don't know if they fixed that problem. Las Vegas is hell in summer, yes. Very hot, too hot. I've been to Las Vegas once. I got married in Las Vegas. Okay, I've never been married to I've been to Las Vegas once.
Grow up. Oh yeah, Jay. Go flying in. Spin.
Don't worry, much appreciated. Live now, I can't get closed captions to work. Oh, it may be because I wasn't processing closed captions. You're dying to a haircut. I am. It's, do you know, it's not helped the fact that I'm
There's
really
more,
strong
huh?
this week, so
There's peace inside.
I thought I shall go to bed and quick sleep. Thank you, Cal Fox.
Right.
41 degrees Celsius right now in Las Vegas, which is hot. That's great.
One's life.
So I thought I'll have a quick kid, but I'll set my alarm just as well.
Don't fight. Tell me that you love me.
It was something went to sleep. It packed in.
Don't fight.
It was not whatever. It was everything weird. That's England. No, I won't be fling the head. That's not
To the soul.
I've had shit. Mr. Hickey is also
Humanoids, it's God's will. Don't fight.
His paramount Ralph's costume will make it into a shave now. It's always best to get your head shaved by a particular. Your hair looks really soft. It's really odd. People used to touch it all the time, which is not nice, because they thought, oh, that's weird hair. It's more like cat fur. It's really thin and fluffy
Julian Clive.
and dense.
So
That's
far,
why it
so
causes
good.
problems with the shavers. Only good shavers can do it. That'll give me an opportunity to test another shaver. Sterilize. The sterilization has been done. Does anyone need Potions for Megavolt Meister? They're just willy-nilly everywhere. Also, we don't want Potions for
5G at the desk.
the people who say, I'm going to make a Halloween Jacob's Ladder out of
I
Potions.
know how to sell it.
Realize
It's not
that
Dave,
it's
but
like the,
I know
it's like
exactly
the
what you mean.
burning art people. Jesus, good for dreams. Wednesdale's my current favourite. Does it really work? I've never really worked with that house. All your hair? No, I do not like oily hair. My hair is super dry. That's how I like it. Where the pig snake was actually a station somewhere. But it just doesn't But it was so interesting.
Beauty again.
To a degree, but we prefer to kill people who are technically adventurous. Transformers not everywhere around here, they're not chipmunk. Our Transformers tend to score for them. I think they're moving towards the round Transformers. Oh, pigs.
In her eyes, smile.
That are extra people. That's good. Did you eat the Shadow People James? No, Monkey Man. You've not seen the Shadow People in a long time. Simpsons starting my little
Very strong.
Shadow People repulsion line.
She said,
What's the winding ratio? There are various winding ratios. I forgot to good. But typically speaking, we're talking on the average typical supply living KB down to 450, 240, 450, so come up that.
South with friends.
That's because
East, west, north and south with friends.
start feeling it balls.
Crows fly away.
Fourth crossover, going southwesterly.
Any more orange? There's nothing orange. Not even this little cube.
It's true.
It's got, but I suppose if I tilted it,
Going southern.
might go orange. There's
Going direct south still.
That's your orange.
Yeah.
This is not the full. This is not a
The
style.
wind's blowing east, so you probably start a bit west. Don't over adjust.
Clear.
Huh. You launch from Senegal, 2 weeks later you land in Morovia. Ha! That's not very good sailing, is it? Ha! Fucking hell. Ah. Same continent, just up the road a bit. Ha! Terrible sailing.
I have stocked up in Jägermeister, but also I've got the.
What's the point in that?
You've seen the bottle because I showed it on one of the streams from Glasgow. What is it? Aftershock.
Back to Dakar again. Ivory Coast, Senegal, Ethiopia, I'm telling you, Jah Haile Selassie again.
Do you shampoo your beard? Solar Shed 13. I use Head and Shoulders on the beard when I'm in the shower. The whole lot gets done with the same stuff.
Yeah.
The whole body
Potassium
gets done with the
permanganate.
same Head and Shoulders shampoo.
It's a good fix for, wasn't it? Yeah.
So I'll be going back to the gym.
Clerics after VSAS with love and health. God, service the SAS. It's nice to when around here. And it's dark to climb landed. Oh, thank God round here.
It looks
No
like glass,
Trish.
and it takes like very long.
Suckers! Right by now you're in pit pit! Buzz! Pit pit pit! Hit hit!
It looks like a glass ornament. It could have been a candlestick if this bit hadn't been fit in. It could have been a candlestick.
Sit down!
Later on, but the thing is,
Stay
actually,
brief.
it's
Don't mad Dr. Spiegel! It's gonna tell you the truth!
how well it takes the light. That's quite attractive.
Damn.
I might add an
Oh,
element
the deposition! Oh, the dinner made me some time!
than its intended purpose, which is extremely odd.
I'm decompressing! I'm got this 5G ride!
It's a Dido. It's Frankenwalk says it's
Charging.
yes, it is being sold as that on Temu. But why does it make one that looks like this? It looks like ornate glass, and it doesn't strike me as
Secretly.
I do think glass, but I suppose maybe
Green beer
like
molding!
glass, like sticky glass things. Except this isn't glass, so it's going to be a lot safer. Lovely.
Congratulations.
During my in,
I'm not even
Thank you.
to the Burning Man thing in a long time.
to be Clive,
Is it still
in my money.
I know they built that big neon sculpture.
Hello to Cheerio, each and every day.
And they burn it down.
The
They
best
kill it.
of
It's
the
not very
YouTube.
ecological, but that's all
Oh,
right.
Jay,
It also looks
what boy?
fashion.
Perfect shot.
It's just geeks going out.
Wow,
It's become a trend.
it's Mrs. J, look. What you got?
Exhibitionist's paradise. Maybe it's
Gonna land right next to you.
You could put it
Century.
You could put it in the shelf.
What kept you so long? What about?
And at any movement of the table,
Perfect couple, yeah, you can't hardly see him. He's cocking it a bit from the top of the car. I am the biggest Joe round here. King of the castle. This is Joe's like, on sofa, they can't even see me, I'm only like 30 centimetres below me.
And a lot of people.
Oak trees. Oh, golden, yeah. Very odd. That's what you get for copying it around. Mrs. J stays. You go for a bath. Yeah, I'm going to get something. She's coming behind me, right? I'm going over this way. Big team on.
Simple! It's just on our 4G! It's just birds and they jump! They fly for free!
Checking every song to make sure it is still pressurized. Hold on, I'll give it a shake. Do you bother shaking it? Oh, I better put this fire out then, I guess.
Yeah, but if you have a shave, Clive, your beard will fall
Yeah,
off.
it's working.
So I wouldn't do that. You like your beard, don't you?
Okay, so I'll go first.
No, don't shave your beard off, Clive.
This test card next year could be
No, I like your face, Clive.
an LED account.
Dear Clive, dear Big Clive, I like your face, and I like your face videos. No, Clive, I'm a YouTuber, and I don't find your face at all offensive.
Drawing a vacuum
Not at all.
in a chamber to show how
It's a nice face. There you are.
the fresh oil.
It's Rose fire and ice, baby! I've seen your face, Clive, and I've looked into your eyes. You're in my fire and ice, baby! Stop, put you down. Why you say that about yourself, baby? Don't throw a frown. Don't believe the jealous lies. Real on fire and ice, you are Clive. You won't break down. You tell you why. You only just come alive.
What kind of glass? That's cool, although I've got a vacuum tube, but it is a metal one, but it's got a large plastic disco top. But it's for resin and stuff like that.
No lies.
Because sit in the corner, sit
Lindsay,
dark. That's what I have.
we're still on time. Telling you to. It's coming. Buckingham. No lies. You say
It's a terrible.
drummer boy. Lindsay, keep them alive. Keep them alive.
When the summertime finished there, sit full drum tunes there.
You never will.
It just happens.
Around you, you say. Crows fly around you, stay free. Just spread your wings, imagine wonder. Just spread your wings. First flight you ain't dropping. Just spread your wings. Now you understand how to fly. Bonfire. You once were a chick, now you're thumb all up in it. Hold on to me. Small, my big wings. Flap, flap, here we go, let's go. Tell you, baby, there's muscle underneath. God-given strength. Yeah, you know now. It's God-given strength. It's God-given strength. It's fine. It's natural to me. Born to fly. It's God-given strength. Hold on to me. We're flying out.
Postal system is still messed up here. saying, "How do you serve it? Why is nobody using the postal system anymore?"
It's working, Clive.
Yeah. Because, well, the price went boom through the roof, particularly to America.
Doesn't make any difference to me.
Christian, Clive never knows about things very interesting, especially things he does and doesn't know about. Could
You
make
say
a
American
short series
Clive,
out
go
of
scruff dog.
normal things and things I don't know anything about. Just
Oh, that's
useful,
my God.
random technical information.
Yeah, scruff
He
dog.
called something gay, that's all. Yeah, but that's, he then justified it by saying it was effectively, the polarity was effectively
Scruff and that's my God.
male to male, female to female. So that was justified, it's fine, I don't mind stuff like that. It wasn't done in malice.
No. Anyway, I think it's probably
Kitchens
charged,
are
isn't
required
it?
something very either way.
Make a noise or something.
Yes, little Hutchie called by recently.
Oh, I see.
She
Hutchie.
does.
Yeah, I see. Just let it keep it. So, hello, Huey. Hello, I'm sorry. Hello, Dewey. I'm just going to do this.
What?
So it's still charging, as you can see. Hello, Eddie. Still charging.
His first visit,
Shall I turn it
quite an
over?
extreme force Harbinger fans.
Hello,
Things were
Flip-Flop.
behaving
Not
very
yet,
oddly
Eddie.
indeed.
Just let it
Very
work.
violent,
Just
very
leave Clive.
good.
Resume the stream with
Thank you,
Clive
Mr. Work.
instead.
Do you ever go on holiday, Clive?
Let
It's
go
so
away.
good. I usually go to Glasgow. It's great
That's
going
it.
to Glasgow.
Let's just line Clive up nicely on the floor.
That's the only place to go these days. Places that I either
See-
while working and stuff like that. So
Do you understand what I mean? In fact, dear iPhone, over the years, but the breakthrough was with you.
And picture I think if I had a pet
At
rabbit, I'd
4.
call it Hutchie. My theory
And look, it's
about
funny how
Hutchie
it's
is that
interesting
she's
how
called Hutchie
you see the
because
edge
she
that you
was a
could stand
stray
on
kitten,
is
her
exactly the
mother
same
just
as it
ran
used
off
to
for
be
some reason, not
right
really
back
sure. She was
there.
rehomed.
Yeah, it's
But
interesting.
then things went wrong. She
So,
was put in a home with
we've
lots
done the
of
basic
dogs
unboxing and we're
and
charging
just
now.
decided to go and set off somewhere else, and maybe
And the
Hutchie was
rundown's
found in a goodness knows, don't know the full story. Thank you, Will. 1985,
Yeah,
much
George,
appreciated,
yeah.
greatly appreciated.
To
To be fair, Styro does come off as autistic, full
Going
charge
out
on
in
stereo. Nobody
block
normal
drain.
does stuff like Styro
I know,
Pyro.
Rosie. No, Ollie, no block plane.
It's not
I
Norman
haven't got
type
any
stuff.
block plane here.
He's
I've got
almost certainly
seen the bridge.
one of us, so to speak.
What you got? Yeah.
They
Dear
thought she
Jane,
was rat, perhaps. No, she doesn't look
No,
very
I've
rabbity,
got
Chris Hartley, but it's most likely she
cleaning the
because when I
railway
first
bridge,
came here and little
structurally
China appeared,
checking it and
she was always
painting.
just
Yeah, I haven't got any block plane.
in a tree out in the garden, just looking down
What
at me,
you
and it
got?
was this strange mystery. I called
wait to come here.
China tree cat initially,
First
but
up
then
on
later
12
the
would
little
be
kitten appeared.
Ollie and Train.
She's not a kitten anymore. Yes. Normies are boring usually. They are incredibly boring, Craig Matthews. It's very hard having a conversation with them. They just want to talk about stuff. Like normal stuff. Much better talking to people who are autistic because then you get a decent conversation. So I'll show you the toffee vodka. I won't be drinking it. It's Finn Spirits Distillery Carolina Reaper Toffee Vodka, and unfortunately, it's got the Reaper thing in it. Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? It's just floating about in there. It actually looks like a big lump of turd inside. I don't know if you can even see that. You can kind of see it looks like a big lump of stuff, and it's clearly been put through the top, and then it's puffed up, and it's oozed all its oils out into this stuff. And it's just like just instant hiccups and burning tongue for a long time afterwards. There's chin in it too. Why? Because toffee vodka on its own isn't enough apparently. It's a pickled turd. It looks like a pickled turd. Chug, no. So June chugged it. He chugged part of a shot and regretted it. Kevin did it, and then one of the other guys that pops in occasionally, I can't remember what it was. It's the twins. I call them the twins.
Last time I
He
saw
came
him,
in and
he was waving me goodbye.
he took a chug and nothing happened because he's quite used to peppers. But then it started going off inside him, and then he had to go and be sick. That is very potent.
Information, please.
Worse than straw. Much worse than straw, Thomas. And straw is just a very high percentage alcohol. Like I guess it's probably like drinking Everclear, which we don't have.
Yeah,
here,
really.
or
That's
moonshine.
it.
I thought you said I don't like spicy Max D, which is why June filmed me drinking it, tasting it, and the rest of it
Phil in the
was
kitchen.
poured little
Oh.
drops of it into the
Dear brother,
cream
Phil in the
soda, and it made
kitchen.
me sneeze.
Don't do
The
that.
cream soda after that because
Don't do that.
curly straw time. No, Abrid, the curly straw of death. Do you mean James? That's the one. Probably James was Christian. I think it was James. I'm not
It's
sure.
all
because-
expired.
I think it was James because there's two of them. They look identical. Sometimes they wear the same T-shirt as well, which doesn't mean
Yeah, only the truth. Everybody railroads. A bit of junk you found down there.
James is someone
We
said,
take
"Fire
it, don't
victory
fail ya."
with what?
Anybody arrow Marines find a way to school grow.
Like he's with the electrical side.
You made your match now, baby, don't you know? Baby, you don't understand how the aliens love us. You better get it, man, otherwise you'll love us.
Unfortunately, half of them arrived from
Come on, climb down, don't you see a woman in the wings?
There's a possibility the ship does too.
Promise you ever, but you ever win.
Customs may have just seized the other.
You ever win.
And
Yeah,
Apple,
I need you love to love us. Gotta,
my first bad experience.
I
I wonder if Tenor is early days.
Cherry.
They're not very good for modules. And the electronic stuff that I've found so far.
Microphone.
They're very strange also.
Earring.
I thought those were yellow. They might be a bit
Microphone. Earring.
Kevin doesn't have a Kevin.
Microphone's
You
here,
can get
room.
one of those things that I just showed you and sit on it and pretend it's Kevin.
Apple, take your first babe.
Ran.
F5G, no more, no stragglers.
Fire, pretty please. No monkey man. You're too early for farts.
Welcome to Belcher's Bar, where we're Clive right now. Principal Cheerio, Julian, thanks unto Big Clive. Principal to him.
Temu have also let us down with a dangerous product.
Hey,
These were
yes,
supposed to be made
I
on the
want you love
Well,
to
they must be
love
fine.
me.
They came with a USB connector on them, so you can plug them into your main USB supply. Therefore, they are safe.
Yes, hey.
Kevin Vodka. Oh, did he put up a short on the Kevin Vodka as well? Okay, time for fire. Can we get a tour of the bungalow? No, we can do two because it's a Exactly like technical people's houses should. Full of technical junk. Every crevice, every shelf filled with technical junk, so it's there on hand for when we need to do
Israeli
technical
or
things.
Palestinian? I'll go Israeli then.
Honestly, I'll get to 1 million subscribers and say, well guys, I'm going to do a tour of the bungalow, and then everyone unsubscribe and this on and say, what dump.
And if we find something between us, then let's ask ourselves why.
Is Liz here? Thank you.
Truth seekers.
Simple
Simple.
That's how Subjin. Simple Subjin. Thank you. It was a dark storm and every Clive saved it. I tell you what, I was thinking that dark and stormy could be made with that
Well,
Carolina
that's
Reaper
fine.
vodka, caramel vodka, and cream soda, and rum.
We ain't
There's a loss in
scared,
all
we
10
ain't
minutes
scared
of
to die.
Liz is waiting. Okay, Liz.
Oh, I
stand
Liz.
by. Ignition on.
Sorry, Liz. I Liz.
Whoop it in. Oh, that's a big one.
You're too slow
Oh, it's a big one. But that's alright.
to live.
It's alright.
Super kind, artistic director, slow.
The ceiling doesn't testify to this.
Mario, dragging the shield of smoke. Mario, dragging.
Not really, no, that's good.
He's charging on me. It's to Queen Bee. Better know it. It's to Queen Bee.
10mm woofer, that would be quite, that would be this size.
Aye, aye.
Let's go, that would be very good.
Yes.
I think it would be
Bingo! Strap. Beyond. Oh,
chocolate jelly bean, 10 crispy beans of butter.
so small.
It's a joke. Haven't heard
Nanosecond. It still frames all I need. Memory.
Very hard to find. I'm pretty sure there is a seller, but they've changed their name on
Smash Fire! Space and all!
there's a minimum order of something like 5,000 or more because of the rules to be put to order. I'm not really sure.
Lunar Mile!
So other gadgets that may or may not have arrived from AliExpress. Well, one arrived from AliExpress before. Waiting for a lot of things coming from the bin. If you find a Spurgeon bathtub where they're just Spurgeon bathtub, Paul Byerly. I tend to leave them there, to be honest. Ralph gets all emotional and wants to put little ladders out so they can get it. Craig Matthews, does anyone know how to isolate USB-C devices like using optical lasers? Do they need some sort of spoiler? Like a digital stuff, like an optical shoot. You can get devices like that, but don't like the power of the data line. It's the bit that really needs, well, you need to isolate all of your connected to main stuff.
I'm going to get a Western pitch, but I'm just like,
Live or
that
computer
push.
Minimum 5,000 LED is crazy.
There's only so much pin pecking that you can take before you react and burst. Yeah.
Before them, you can't get out.
And then all hell breaks loose and then it will have to calm down. And you feel guilty because like a pushing my back propulsion
Yes,
line
that's correct, yes.
from the east of Russia across you get back, you know, and the Palestinians as well did the same, you know. Hemped me back. They went further, they invaded, so yeah, so good. I understand this.